so many ways, this was the center of your brother's great movement. He would come back to Atlanta, to your father's church, and go out from here to try to change America and change the world. And then tragically, 40 years ago, this spring, we lost him. When you heard the news that you'd lost your brother, did you ever think that within 40 years there would be an African-American man running for president?
I had no idea that this was exactly what he was fighting for.
When you talk to your students at Spelman College, the young people, do they have any real appreciation of what your generation went through?
At first they don't, but that's a part of my course. I teach a course on multicultural education, and of course I'm always letting them know because they need to know about the history.
Are there students who come into your class at the beginning of the term who know who Denzel Washington is, or Chris Rock, or Whoopi Goldberg, and they don't know who your brother is?
Fortunately, no. They all know that. Mm-hmm.
And what do they want to know about Dr. King in those days?
They want to know all about him, so I spend some time in telling them about him and the fact that he was right there where they are, because we went to school in the same building where I'm teaching now.
What do you think Dr. King would think of Barack Obama and how he carries himself?
He would be real pleased. I know he would. And I know he's smiling because this is what his life work was all about.
When I hear Barack Obama make a big speech, I sometimes think I hear the echoes of Dr. King, the cadence, the language. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong in that?
There is some there, and I think that his delivery is very much like my brother. And the fact that, he doesn't have to rely on a script, it just comes naturally. So there are some reminders there of my brother.
When he first began to run for president, did you think he could make it?
No, I really didn't. And it's really amazing that, and now it's almost a reality. And I know that my brother is smiling, and this is what he was all about. When the night before he was taken, he said, the mountaintop speech, I may not get there with you, but we as a people will see the promised land. So this is like the promised land for us through Mr. Obama.
Is it enough, however, for Barack Obama to get to the mountaintop? Or does he have to bring more people with him? Is that the next test?
Yes, we're going to have more to come. He can't do it alone, not by himself. But the fact that he will get there, there will be others who will come along. And it's just really amazing because as I was growing up, I never thought that we would see a person of our hue, a black person, who would be the leader of this land. So it's quite a moment.
Well, it's not just your brother, but your father, Daddy King.
Oh, yes. Dad would say, now make it plain. He would love it. Mm-hmm.
And what do you think he would say next Sunday, Daddy King, from the pulpit over here at Ebenezer Baptist?
Yes, he would say that, we've come a long way and we've got a lot to be thankful for. Like he used to always say, thank God for what we have left.
For all that he went through, he was never one who gave up, Daddy King, and he passed it along to his children, didn't he?
Right. He was always moving out.
Mm-hmm. It would always be a better day.
Yes. And we are about to see one.